lots of, this telephone is quite old, so software hasn't been updated yet, so it's trying to upload all the stuff. Well, at least it can allow me to stream more than half an hour. Then, of course, Rudy is here. Покажись людям. Here he is. Yes, I'm talking to myself. He has to interfere. So what I do now is, this is the first weft that I use. This one is to actually change the shed. I'm gonna get it this way. So the first 2 picks of the carpet will be the plain weave. It's a mess here. And just before I start, there's a wooden plank that acts as the yarn, the warp separator at the bottom, and also this is the level where I can, if I start beating, it will, the weft will stay at this level. So actually it looks okay. It's very difficult for the first couple of rows, couple of picks. Because the yarn isn't stable, the weft isn't stable, and I think I did it a bit too early here. There's no hemming. I won't be able to answer your questions because the camera is behind my ear. So today is no answer stream because I'll get it. There will be no hemming in the carpet because all the ends will be tied up in a knot. Once I finish the carpet and I cut everything, there'll be the leftovers. It will be tied with the 3 pairs per knot. So it's not like regular weaving. That's quite heavy. Plus I needed to buy another chair because it's quite high. Usually I would work somewhere like at least this level if you're working at the loom. But that would be next week. Just purchased a chair, so it has to be delivered next week. So you can imagine sitting and tying knots at this level would be difficult. But the first row is always like this. Hard to get, hard to make. Oh, my hands. I was retying all the heddles this week because I made a couple of mistakes. I was picking up 2 rows here, 2 threads a couple of times in the wrong shed. So I had to undo everything, all the heddles, and do them over again. So the floss that's right. Что ты хочешь? Что ты хочешь? So the first row is done. Now I have to get up and change the shed. If you remember, the shed changed by pulling the upper plank. And of course, I might need to shift the camera a bit. Maybe like this. You can see the shed is already changing. And always make sure the shed is clean. The same, just get the stuff woven in like this. There's the beater. Or do you think that somebody is knocking on the door? that's the favorite part. Once I finish with the base, probably tomorrow I'll start making knots. I don't know if you can see that or not. That's where the carrots are used. So you can pass it through the shed. Definitely next time I'll try to find the metal frame loom, because first of all, wooden doesn't hold the right tension, and I don't like this shed change. It's the one that I used to work and I used to have at the metal handle, so was no need to stand up and go down. It was just operate with the handle, raising it and lowering it. Well, now it looks more or less as it should be. The first pick is always wavy. Oh, that's better. Just because the shed is already formed here, not at the top, it's easy to work now. You may notice that I've got these blue lines. These are the lines that separating every 60 knots. So then I know where to start the pattern. I still have to count those extra threads out of those 360. I have to divide and make the central line. It will be somewhere around here. That would be the central knot of the pattern. Okay, so I'll get the side. I can get this stuff closer. so you can see everything clearly. No. This camera holder, it should find another way to make to fix it somewhere around the loom. That's the cheap one. It doesn't hold the angle. Even thought I removed everything from the telephone. There's no protection or anything. There was supposed to be the additional details that haven't arrived from Amazon, and that's why it doesn't hold. But I've already had the video on making sumakh stitch in up close, so this is just a repeat. So what I have, 2 threads, and wrap around them and tie. The next 2, put the thread on top. I don't know if you can see that. Put the thread on top of the pair. So two threads of the warp. Make the loop, place the loop over the thread, place the carrot behind, and pull through. So that would be my task for tonight. To tie all the 379 times. Yeah, that's the amount of knots. Well, not the knots, actually, well, four pairs are going to the selvage. So 375 knots, 375 pairs, plus 4. 4 for the selvage. For the fluffy stuff on the selvage. Then I'll make about 6 or 8 picks with a plain weave, and I'll repeat another row of sumakh. This is to secure all the threads, to straighten out, fix the tension. And then another 3 or 4 picks, and I'll be ready to start. So we'll see how much I can make now. And it's very difficult now because my back is sore, my neck is sore, as I was retying everything, rethreading for 2 days. And it was kind of the rush weekend. Oh. So the sumakh in the knotted carpet, in the pile carpets, is used first as hemming. This is actually the hemming. And then I'll tie all the threads into knots once I cut it off. Plus the second one will give a nice nice border. And to keep all the pressure from the rest of the carpet, so when I weave, it doesn't sink, it doesn't change the level. So this is basically it. I don't know if I can stream much more because my back is really hurting me. I usually do it with in a small amounts, like 5 centimeters, then take a walk, do some stretches and come back. So doing this is a bit traumatizing. Usually this whole preparation is made by 2 or 3 people, and at least 2 people are warping, then 1 person doing the heddles, the other one is taking the rest. And when the first person is tired, the other one steps in and starts doing all the difficult part, and then 2 people start working on the carpet. And it usually takes 1 or 2 days. But since I'm working alone, and it took me about 3 months with all the misplaced vertebrae and hernia in the neck, inflammation. So carpet weaving is a bit traumatizing. I don't know if you can see that or not. No, it slides away. Tomorrow we'll get another camera holder, and we'll use that for better quality and picture. Notice that I tie it really tight. Really tight knot. And now I beat it up to make it straight. I don't know if you can see that or not. Try to get the hand so it doesn't shade. Let me get it closer. Oops. So you can see what's happening here. So So I've got 3 picks of the plain weave, and this is sumakh, and I'll probably will stop the streaming, and I'll finish that tomorrow, and tomorrow I will continue on this stuff, and at least I'll do the plain weave and then come back, because it will be about almost an inch, or maybe half an inch of the plain weave, another row of sumakh, and then I will start weaving knots. So thanks for joining me tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.